welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to be talking about isolation. In other words, moving your two hands independently. Now this is a totally different tangent of playing because this requires a totally different skill set, but it's a direction of playing that you can choose to go with. You will see this a lot of times with other players where, as I've done here, is that you keep kind of a constant rhythm with the ding and your lowest note or somewhere nearby. So something like, and generally this will be your lead hand. For me, my right, I'm right-handed. And what you're doing is you're kind of doing something independent with your left hand. And that's where it really gets difficult. If you're a drummer, it's going to be quite easy because that's what you do all the time. But we're going to go over some exercises that kind of lead you up to being able to do this. The first one, and we'll actually take out of the equation this going back and forth, so probably just stick with this note, and this will be, instead of going back and forth here, this will be just a constant on your right hand. And the idea is to just forget about your right hand and be able to only concentrate on your left, and you'll get to this level. So the first easiest thing to get started is just get started on a standard right hand, and on every other note you hit another note. Over here. Simple. We're not going to flip this over because it's hard enough as it is to get started on it. So that would be the first way to go about it, and then you can choose to move this around on every 4 or 8 bars. So it'd be like, that seems simple enough. If you're ready to move on, then we can look at doing something like doing 2 on and 2 off, meaning you would do what this will sound like if you're ready to move over to this, and you should actually try this. Maybe it'll go quicker than you think, because you have this pulsating 1 2 1 2 1 2. And then you're only striking the left hand when your hand is up here. So again, if you can first just make sure you're corresponding a hit with this. You can do it way slower at first while you still have to think about what's next, even as slow as. And then you're moving on to 2 on and 2 off. So 2 on here, and then 2 of these will be empty. So it'll be that's all there is to it. Now I guess the next step would be, after this, is that you can start putting, I guess let's do this first. Let's maybe do 1 here, 1 there. So it'll be, so on 1 ding, you go up here. The next ding, you go over here. Switch it up, choose another pair. Be sure to not get in the way of your other hand. This particularly gets tricky over here, as you will see. You can have to put to it. Now the next more advanced step will be to start hitting in between these notes. So when you're actually between these, let me slow that down. So it'll be, experiment with that as well, but this is still kind of this linear thinking of how your right and left coincide. After you get to a certain level and you'll be more comfortable with this being kind of a track of a song, this is your bass track, then your left hand will be totally independent, and then you can start thinking about this as kind of your melody, your left hand, which can play actually a totally independent triplet. You can think about it in terms of what comes after which one, but that's really not the way to think about it. And you will only get better at it if you start from the first couple of riffs that we did, which is really just forgetting about your right hand. I'm just giving you some ideas of where you can go with this. Yeah, just keep going. I guess we'll do a more advanced version of this eventually, where you can really get into the more crazier stuff. But for now, be happy with being able to just doing this. Again, starting only on one. And then you can go into this back and forth motion. One more note I'd like to say about the back and forth. This is not the most efficient way to do it, but since I haven't gone over additional finger use, so I would assume most people use their thumbs, you can actually kind of do this. I usually use my middle finger, and in that, then you don't have to keep moving your arm around, and it's a lot more efficient. For someone who's maybe trained in piano or violin or something like that, it will be a lot easier for you to think of your fingers independently. For me as a drummer, I more think of my hand as being the unit of measurement here. So that's why this is actually easier for me, but over the time I've trained myself to do this. One way is good to train yourself in this also is just take the right hand out and just think of a little melody you can do with your left hand, like I just did. It'll be